Greetings, everyone. This is the Hipster Snek, and today we are trying out the cabin factory. I only know a very tiny bit amount of what I am getting myself into, but Dietaku is here to accompany me as we enter the factory floor.
Hopefully this is not like Cabin in the Woods.
No, hopefully this
If
is
this
actually, like, good.
more like Ill Bleed.
I look like I have lived a very trying
Welcome
life.
to the Cabin Factory Corporation.
That's really
Wow.
good.
At the Cabin Factory, we pride
If I had
ourselves in creating the best
if I had a nickel
realistic
for every time that I had to
cabins
look
for
at
the movie
myself,
and theme park
in a mirror, and I was
Starting
suddenly
today,
a computer
you will be one
girl,
of our cabin inspectors.
I would have 2 nickels today.
Due
That's
to
true.
a recent legal dispute,
Which
that
isn't
forced
much,
the
but it's
some of our
weird that's
cabins are
happened
haunted,
twice already.
It's now mandatory to inspect every cabin to ensure the safety of all users.
Wait, our cabins just come off
It's
the
important
production
to
line
highlight this
haunted?
claim is untrue, and that we have
My name
had
is
0
Kreta,
cases of serious
Kreta,
anomalies proven to be the corporation's fault. We're positive you will carry out these inspections thoroughly and professionally.
Okay.
From the
Yeah.
whole Cabin Factory Corporation family, have a wonderful first day
So,
as a
Snack,
cabin
I have to
inspector.
ask.
By entering this elevator, you have accepted all the terms of your contract, which may be updated without
It
notice.
has to be known. Okay. Smash or pass?
Smash. No clarification, and I will just give an answer. I also
figured.
don't like that my contract can be updated without my notice. I'm not sure that's legal. At least not in the United States, it's not. Okay, how does this work? Inspect the whole cabin. If haunted, turn back immediately and press danger. If safe, press clear. If anything moves, the cabin is haunted. If nothing moves, it is not. Shift to run. So, like, what are we doing? Why are cabins that are literally just being created in danger of being haunted? Does someone want to explain that to me, or there's no one else here? There's a staircase over there. I guess if I want to run away, it's my way to do it. Okay.
This is asking a lot of assumptions, and the more assumptions we have, the more I ask questions, and I don't think I'm going to get answers to these questions.
What? Why did you dim the factory floor lights when I stepped? They didn't. That's just the ambiance of the cabin. Great. I have a great feeling about this one, guys. Do I have a flashlight? Do I not get a flashlight? Can I take the lantern? Yeah, it's a green lantern. What's my interact button? Oh.
In brightest day and darkest night.
There is no
This is
interact
scary.
button. I just walk into the...
This is definitely scary. Yep, alright.
That's great. Love that.
Hello!
Why is
Or, I'm
there a
sorry.
person in here? Didn't we just build this? You okay? Are you a mannequin? You're not moving, mate. Yeah, I guess that's the display? Why would we put that in here? What? No. Managed to click out of the window somehow, but I don't know how. Okay. We have a nice little fireplace. Some nice storm ambience. This is really dark. I don't know if this is considered cheating, but, like, it is so dark, I cannot see what's going on. Like, I play my games on a flat screen TV, so, like, it's a little bit darker to me than most people, so, like, the gaming ambience has to be just right, kind of thing. The upside to all of this is that nothing appears to be moving. So, I think... Oh, it's a second story. Great. Great. Look at this little frog doll. I love all the mannequins. That is definitely essential to the cabin experience. The upside to which is nothing's moving, so I think this one's good to go. So, the instant I step out, the lighting returns and the wind dies down. So either we're doing that artificially, or these cabins are so just generically haunted that it's just the default. But I didn't see anything moving, so I'm going to go with clear. Why are we creating creepy cabins? Like, why? Why is this our work model?
You know...
Okay, so we're just looking to see if anything's moving. And if they are moving, we are to assume that it's dangerous in here. You moving, mate? No? It's one of those spot the difference kind of games. I only know what I know from the trailer. I saw that game dev posted about this a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, that looks really interesting. So it's like, I don't know, this just, I don't think I'm looking for differences cabin to cabin. It seems like the rules are just, you know, if it moves, it's bad. If it doesn't move, then it's fine.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that seems to be moving. Or this is maybe one of those, like, lull you into a false sense of security type of dealies.
Yeah, I don't know if this is random. I don't know if it's procedural. I don't know if there's a rhythm to it. Actually, can I see anything around the sides if I... Oh, no, there's no windows on those sides, so... I was wondering if they were going to try to, like, pull a fast one or something. Like, we could see it through the window, but not when you're in... Yeah, no, nothing was moving, so I'm guessing this one's fine, too. It's like... Sounds like you dinged me, game, but... Oh, I lost the light, so I have to get 8 in a row? Okay. I wonder if that means I start over, or if I'm just, like, starting fresh, and this is completely different. So I guess something was moving, and I just didn't...
The brutal fire that burned a family alive took place in an isolated cabin in the woods. 2 bodies were found
Okay.
on Sunday
Am I supposed to
evening
count that as a
after three
haunting?
hikers noticed a huge
I think I'm
column of
counting that
smoke
as
and
a-
immediately called 911.
Yeah, I don't think this is
When
supposed to be
emergency
on.
crews arrived just minutes later, the flames were still burning. According to our sources, a family of 4 lived in the cabin, a mother, a father, and their 2 children.
Kind
The
of want to
police
hear where this is
confirmed
going.
The bodies found on the scene belonged to the parents. The 2 children, a 10-year-old little girl and her 6-year-old brother, have not yet been found in the surrounding areas.
Wait, so the
Chief of
parents
fire
were dead, but the
department
children are
announced
just
the search
missing?
operation will continue and said she has hopes of finding them alive. It is still unclear how the parents got trapped inside their own cabin, but the police have found clues that may indicate the fire was intentional. A criminal investigation is ongoing.
Yeah, we're gonna go with... You dinged me again. So the radio being on is not considered something moving. Okay. Alright. So maybe they mean move in the most literal sense. Like, an object has to be moving, not just... That's... This is new. Excuse you? Just gonna go with I got a bad feeling about this one. Yeah, this one's definitely A-okay for public consumption. Definitely nothing wrong. Okay. I also don't know if this is the sort of game you can die, or if you're really just supposed to enjoy the atmosphere. I wanted to look at that model, but then when the ghost apparently was trying to choke the life out of me, I kind of figured it was time for us to get a move on. That's alarming. But she's not moving. I'm getting the distinctive impression that I'm playing at a slight disadvantage because of the whole lighting situation. Give me just 1 sec to look at my graphical options again. Okay, that should help with me being actually able to see what I'm doing, but I didn't see anything moving in there, so we're going with clear. Let's see if the game agrees. Okay. See, lighting in a game has to be used very carefully. The game should reflect the nature of the mood
I don't know.
you're
I
trying
think
to
it's.
set.
I was just gonna say, they're messing with the lighting on this. This is ridiculous.
They are, and I get it. You're trying to set a particular mood. I respect that. But I do have to say, it's also a matter of not only do you want to set the right mood, your player needs to be able to know what you are doing at any given moment.
I don't know. It strikes me as very disingenuous when you're like, look for things to move.
Out of my way, short stuff. Oh, I can't force her out of my way.
How do you leave then?
I don't know. This is a first for me, too. Yeah, objects are moving. Can confirm. Can I climb out the window? That's alarming. That got a good chill out of me. Maybe I have to go back upstairs to see if I can... That door was not open before. Oh, you're joking me, right? I just got lured into a murder basement. Awesome! This is definitely what I wanted to do with my career. Thank you so much. Greta and Hans. Oh, suddenly I look a little different.
What do you think you'll find outside? Absolutely nothing.
That's...
You want to leave, Greta?
Yes.
That's totally fine. But your brother will stay here.
What are you...
And he will not be happy when he hears you abandoned him. Leave and abandon your poor mother.
Why is my mother locking me in a bathroom in a murder basement? Are you kidding me? Get away from me! Nope. Nope. I think that one's kinda haunted, guys. Just so that we're all on the same page. So, our Greta has some, trauma she's working through, which definitely means this is a good job for her to be a part of. I mean, she could have, I don't know, been a bank teller or a chef. No, this is definitely the best career choice for a woman who has a lot going on.
I want to go and work at Olive Garden because I clearly want to make tacos.
Yes. My lifelong dream of making tacos at the Olive Garden. Can I go into the murder basement? Good! I can't. Looks like everything is at ease here. I'm just gonna push the green button and go about my life. Oh boy. This is gonna take some practice, apparently.
How many are you gonna do?
I'm gonna try to get 8 in a row. Try.
Oh boy, this is gonna take forever.
See, if it takes way too long and I'm just not seeing what the game wants me to see, then I'll call it a wash. Because this is more of a first impressions than a full playthrough of the game. If you guys want to see a full playthrough of the game, where I actually put my spot the different skills to the test, by all means, leave a comment down below, and I'll consider it. But I'm really just trying to get a handle on how everything is going to work. But nothing was moving. Nothing moved. There were no dolls blocking my escape. There was no psychological trauma that we had to work through. Everything just seems fine. Am I just supposed to wait around for results? I mean, I also don't know how the game works mechanically. It's like, Phasmophobia, I know how the game operates from a mechanical standpoint. So, like, I have a general idea of what's expected, because, you know, I played enough to learn these things. Alright.
Yeah, I'm getting a sense from these that it's like you're operating with only like 60% of the information you needed. Like, some of those, like, the fact that they seem to assume that you're gonna be able to know that you can go to the cellar in certain sections.
Yeah, this place is haunted AF. I'm out. Yeah, every time I turned around, the stuffed animals were shuffling around. No, thank you. I think that one was pretty obvious.
Do they have, what do they have, like a Ghostbusters, you know, ghost detector or something? That, like, so they can immediately know when you're wrong?
I guess. It seems like most of the things that want to move around do so when your camera is not pointed at them. Which, you know, in horror, that's pretty old hat. So, like, I'm kind of used to that.
Yeah, I was about to say, I remember a very early SCP game doing something similar with...
It's a Containment Breach with 173. It was apparently just a statue that... Don't grimace at me. Okay, this one's haunted. Let's get out of here.
Did they have to change what that was because the original artist got butt mad?
Yeah, it got really popular, and so the original artist is like, dude, that's mine, and you, like, took it without even crediting me for it. So, yeah, no, there was some issue with that. Then they changed it, and honestly, its new appearance is like, it's more monstrous, but it's less scary. So it's like, it's a weird balance in horror.
Not for nothing, but like the original was kind of freaking weird.
Yeah, it has like that otherworldly quality to it.
Yeah.
Okay, if I break my streak, I'll end the video. But we're gonna get as far as we can in this one run now that we have a couple points on the scoreboard. So, the thing with horror is your designs matter and how they're used matters. Oh, hell no. Nope, this one's haunted. Nope, 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 nope. Stepping out of the picture is definitely a big haunting. But, like, the design matters. Like, that was actually a thing I remember people talking about when the finale of Bendy and the Ink Machine dropped, and Bendy has his big demonic boss fight form, and everyone's like, well, it's not scary, because he's like this big, muscly brute. It's like, that's not scary. You respect that, but you don't fear that. How's breakfast? Given by the scowls on your face, I imagine not good.
To be perfectly honest, I mean, that's not what I would imagine with a rubber hose monster like Bendy.
Yeah. So this is definitely a house full of love and affection. He moved. He had his head cocked more towards the stairs when I first walked in here. I'm pretty sure this is a haunting. Let's take a quick... There is a story being told. The changes that are happening here are gradually representing an abusive and hateful household. And based on what that radio told us... Actually, no, maybe he didn't move. And what the radio told us is the children went missing. The parents were locked in, and the fire was deliberate. Which means that this very, very happy household here could very well have been burned down by the children turning on their abusive parents. And it's also entirely possible that our character here, Greta, was the daughter, and quite possibly this little girl hiding under the steps, or possibly locked under the steps, depending on context, No, I guess they didn't move. No, this might actually not be haunted. One quick last sweep. Yeah, the kids aren't moving. I don't think this one's actually haunted.
Oh, bother.
So, it's also interesting to me that in the bathroom, the names written there were Hans and Gretel, as in Hansel and Gretel. Alright, we're on a hot streak. So the implication here is this might be tied into the classic German fairy tale.
Are we referring to the sanitized version or referring to the original Grimm's fairy tale version?
This is a horror game. I'm leaning the latter. You look less angry without your wife there. I think that tells me something about your
hate my
relationship.
wife.
It's like that tells me a little something about your relationship, I guess. So this is Greta basically revisiting that childhood trauma. Or that's the impression I get. I'll leave it to the horror YouTuber. Super Horror Bro probably has a video about this by now. But, you know, I gotta say, the ambience is good. I feel like this is an oppressive, unwelcoming place.
This strikes me as very unpleasant to me. Like, I don't know, just the entire, like, you know, it's gonna make this, like, super difficult, like, making it so you can't see. It's like, okay, that's not scary,
That's mechanically frustrating. And yeah, that is a thing. Accessibility, being able to play the game as a particular, you know, agitated, you know, video game playing nerd once said, you gotta be able to play it. So accessibility matters. You want it to be
like,
dark.
I get it. Yeah.
But like maybe too dark, you know?
Yeah, no, I mean, like, for instance, you know, I know that you've not played this, but I know you've seen me play it a couple times. But the Old Bay Hotel in Bloodlines.
Oh no, I played through that bit.
You can see what you're doing. It is really scary. Like, you can see what you're doing.
Really? I didn't see a single thing move. I went around like 4 times.
I did not actually know that there was some way of, like, just noping out of that mission.
Oh, is there?
I always just... Yeah, apparently there is a way of just noping through it, because, like, some of the game testers were so scared of it that they just wouldn't do it.
I'm gonna check what these stairs are about. Hang on.
Seth brings it up in his review. He's like, yeah, there's a section that's, like, so scary that people just... There's a way of just avoiding it. I'm like, oh, I know exactly what section of the game you're talking about then.
I can't seem to break out of my work area. Okay.
Of course,
so,
you know, the problem is that there's, you know, I always get to the point where I'm like, oh man, I should play Bloodlines again. And I'm like, yeah, but then I'm going to have to do the sewers.
It's like, I want to play Bloodlines again, but that would mean I have to play Bloodlines again.
No, I like Bloodlines. Even with all the jank, but like the sewers is such a pain in the butt. Because it's not just the fact that you have to fight really annoying enemies. It's the fact that you have to do first-person platforming. And you die if you fail. And oh, by the way, also you have to do that while, you know, dancing around really annoying, really strong enemies.
Yeah. I like what this game has going on. This is interesting. But, like, it also runs a little bit into the I'm on observation duty problem, where what you might consider to be, like, oh, well, it's quote-unquote moving. And I'm like, is it? Like, yes, it moved 3 inches to the left. Really? Yes, that is literally why you failed that rotation.
How can I tell that when it's so dark, though?
Yeah, it's like, you have a good atmosphere, but again, there's a fine line between how dark it should actually be and how far before it becomes a mechanical nuisance to work around.
Mm-hmm.
I like the idea. Feels incredibly unforgiving, because I guess, like, in essence, you could just try to flip the coin, over and over and over again without even going into the cabin. It's like, in essence, you would have that option available to you. So, like, there probably is a way to brute force it. There's probably some speedrun category where, like, not go into the cabin % or something. And I'm assuming something special probably happens once you have all 8 lit up. But I got to 5 and messed up because I didn't see a single thing move, but the game thought it did. I like this idea. I would revisit this if you guys in the comments want me to. This is a great idea. I love the idea behind it. I just wish I could see what I was doing. Because when I could, you had a great atmosphere, you have a great build-up, you're doing that Silent Hills PT-esque, things are changing a little bit at a time, and it's all kind of leading somewhere. The Hansel and Gretel metaphor is a great way to start setting expectations for, like, what happened to this character. I like all of that. I just wish I could see more of it. But yeah, leave a comment down below. Like, is this the sort of thing you guys want to see me see if I can get that light all the way up to the 8? Because I think with a little bit of practice, getting used to, like, what the expectation is, there's definitely something there. I also think it's really interesting that we went down to a murder dungeon basement when there's clearly no basement attached to these cabins. That's a fun way to mess with your player, so that's cool. Yeah, no, this is neat. And thank you, Dietaku, for joining me for it.
My pleasure.
Yeah, no, this has great potential. If you guys want to see more, let me know. If not, I'll try to play for my own entertainment, and I'll see you guys in the next one.